weird thing about this draft.
Oh my god, it's Malphite!
It's Malphite! All right, we got hard dive versus hard dive. It's all about the team fights.
Okay, Malphite?
Now the Shen needs to walk away. Slay needs to get out of there. Has already taunted out. The Kaisa now coming in. Doonby, is he going to just force the ult? I don't even think he needs to, but he's going to go in and take the kill anyway. That's mine.
But they're coming in on the loop, and Chris won't get there in time.
Good bit of vision. Immediately, the ultis are now coming out. They know the Cled's on the way, but not 100% sure. There he is. And Gimgu now trying to escape. Still alive for now. Trying to buy a bit more time. He does get taken down. Kiaya going to grab one. The Nautilus may have just given him his life. Chris now has to walk out of this
coming.
TP burned. Ulti comes in as well. Chris slowly but surely getting cut down. Levi not going to take tower aggro. The D-mount comes in. Gragas on the way up, though. Might be able to just grab a kill. That's going to do it. The fear will not proc. The knockback is there. The remount. Kiaya will get out to safety.
Still a good play, though, for GAM. They're going to be getting so many of these minions into the turret, perhaps taking down some of these turret plates. But it is LWX who is kind of the big winner here, and they're trying to redive.
Bear trap on a rope. Pulls back. Bronzing up the turret. Tien.
More off this. Here comes Kiaya. There's only 2 under the tower.
On the way in. That's the charge. Doonby first in line to get knocked out, and it looks like he might just be able to get out. Flash burning down. One more under the tower. Will anyone drop from the side of GAM? Gimbu doing his best to outplay, but there's simply too many members. Kled gets the reset on the tower aggro. He will grab the 1-for-1 in the end. 2-for-1 in the favor of GAM.
GAM winning out huge right there. They lost the tower, and they must force that play in the top side of the map. They get the kills, only trading 1 back, and the hope is that they can knock this down, but plates still do a lot, and here comes Crisp.
Tien buying a bit more time. Knocks the reaction into the tower, but he hasn't taken aggro.
Here's Crisp. He has ulti.
Crisp wants to get something done here. Zeros dashes right through. They'll try to use Tien out. 3-man saving his life. Tien, though, still is just going terribly. GAM, oh no! Slay has to run. He has to flash. The hook still lands! That is disaster. A few more seconds. Tick, tick, boom, and he is out of it.
We are pretty much guaranteed to get a fight.
Oh,
GAM not
there
gonna
we
give it
go.
up.
Fishing for the pick on the support. Instantly dies. LWX grabs that one.
I was just about to say, GAM coming into this fight with 3 stopwatches, have a lot of utility power, get their first items completed too, but when FPX find a pick, it should be easy pickings for them now. Levi, well, they're going for the 45.
They still want to force the play anyway. There's a TP coming in. They're demand disadvantage. They're trying to use the Heimer to set up. It's going to be a grenade bouncing across, only hitting 3. Zeros on the backside. The Renekton needs to get into the fight. He's moving in. LWX, all that gold. It's not going to matter. He gets shaken down. That's going to be massive now for GAM. They're turning the fight anyway. They're not concerned. They had the Shen ult. Slay is moving in. The dash forward. Crisp just now making out 60, but he misses a hook. He hooks the wall. Is he going to escape? A little bit of damage. It doesn't matter. Chris may not die, but the rest of the team surely will. Goes in. Kiaya, the D-mount. The barrel to force it out in the end.
Crisp is still alive.
Yeah, and FPX is pushing mid lane. GAM is just chasing for this.
Oh, Spider Nut! Oh, man. Peter Parker, is that you?
He has no more mana. Does he have enough for 1 Q?
There's a tower there. Zeros, you can't do this.
My.
You can't do this.
No, he's so tilted. He's so tilted.
Cooldown.
Here we go.
Never mind. Said they're going right onto the tank. That is absolutely not the target they wanted. They're still going to burn everything anyway. He's going to burn right into the middle of the team, and now the rest of the team is running in. LWX going to have a field.
His health. That should be barren for FPX.
I mean, GAM without any ultimates, how do they contest this? They're going down.
It's going over the wall. Kiaya, that was not the play that you wanted. Will not get enough time to remount, maybe, if he comes out. Pocket pistol could be enough. Won't get a chance. Shut down now from LWX. FPX should be able to shred through this Baron quite quickly. They have the Rage Blade on the Kaisa.
Levi is alive, but no flash, no ultimate to get into the pit. They're just going to try to walk it in. Good block from Zen.
Fantastic block. Chris getting lower, Tien getting lower. Maybe they can stop this from happening. Now has to retreat here. The rest of the team pulling out. Zeros running away, but LWX just gets to walk through the entire team. Zen gonna get the setup. The Gragas grabs the kill. That's gonna be 2. And now Zeros has to run for the hill. Slay going toe-to-toe, finding advantages. But for now, it's a massive lead. Once again, though, they're gonna try to find the engage on the Chris. He will get pulled back. GP off to the side, fishing for that big barrel. To go for anything else, but now the entire team fight is split. Slay walking forward. Can they get anything else? LWX uncontested on the backside, doing so much damage.
Coming.
Doonby on the side.
Get it. Oh! That's going to be a 3-man knockup. It's everything you want. An unstoppable force, a perfect ability for a team this dominant. So they just run right into the pit. They might even, I'm going to open the base. It should be an easy task for them. GAM, can they make the hold?
LWX even has the Zonia's plus stopwatch here. They're going full power inside of the base. You can never kill this guy. And with 5 members strong, they just run and break straight through that inhibitor.
And this much armor on Doonby, he can just turret tank forever. They're going in.
He doesn't even care who he hits. 1 man. A fine target there for the Unstoppable Force. Doonby focusing instead on clearing out the towers. The only source of magic damage. The only thing that he is concerned about in these fights is the Heimerdinger. No one else can hurt him.
Zero's coming back. He's on the red buff. There comes the teleport for FPX. They're not slowing down.
They're trying to start the fight. They're using the ultimates left and right. Can they get anything done? But it looks like nothing is having an effect. The gargoyles don't play. Doonby just making sure that nobody will go down. The Kaisa untouched. untouched, only has to use both Zhonya's to survive, but that's all it's going to take. Zero's pulled out of his own fountain and knocked into the ground. That's the double kill for FPX. It'll be the game, and it is a show of force from the LPL first seed.
Third straight win now for FPX. Ability to kind of sit back, and this is one of Humanoid's champions that he's really well known for.
And you talk about late game scaling insurance, the Cassiopeia is definitely at level 2, can instantly look for plays around the top side of the map.
Bear Trap on a rope will connect, so a small but positive trade. Clutch is going to continue walking forward.
He's got Conqueror.
He's just going to keep walking him down.
He's going to come back up.
He's going to go to grab him again. Vizichachi flashing. Oh, just barely missing the flash. That might cost him his life. Kled now. Pocket Pistol takes him away. Conqueror still taxed. He's still healing up to a certain degree. Trying to step forward. The barrel hits first.
All that favorable for Splice, but they do have the heal advantage.
And we look at it. Koala still has Ignite. Norscaren's only alive because Koala did not push Ignite in that play, but maybe they're trying to just lock him down. Hana. Rest coming through. TP onto the bottom side. The Alistar just going to knock him back. A good headbutt to pull away. Lil V gonna look to set up it up. Koala comes down. He'll spot the Gragas out, but that is one very fast Fat Man running in. Are they gonna fish for the play? The Kled all gonna try to use to escape, but you walk right into Xerxes, and Humanoid's here too. A second clutch TP from Humanoid, and it looks like that's just gonna be it for Rest.
That's just a great teleport and a nice setup again here from Splice. Being able to use this Cassio for early proactive plays is not something you often can do.
Now the question is, can J-Team stop this?
They're
going on.
A lot of damage. They're just trying to knock Humanoid out, the flash out to safety, but it will not be enough. That is the shut. Here comes the TP. Kabe not going to be able to walk back to the Lantern, but the Kled will not find an ult. Xerxes caught in the middle of the entire team. He's going to grab it there perfectly right as it's about to time out, but now they have to flash. They have to retreat, but they're locked up in the Cataclysm. Fofo going to be allowed to free fire the feathers. They're going to be pulled back, and Norscaren going to go down. Still has the cooldown. Can still pull them back. The knockup is there. Vizichachi slowly but surely moving towards the Gnar, but he might not have time. Damage is coming in.
He's coming back up.
There it is. 2 into the wall, and Vizichachi sends a message to J-Team. They want to continue the fight. The feathers are pulled back. Humanoid's in trouble. The Kled goes in, and he goes right back out. J-Team still alive in the fight. On the retreat now. Vizichachi can't chase down. Still Mega. Mini will come out, but a very even fight, all things considered.
Really close fight. It could have been so much better for J-Team, but they lost track of top side of the map like Humanoid because they're not even far away from that barrier.
Vizichachi, Meganar on the way. Tries to use the Randuins to slow down the opposition. J-Team eventually will be forced to back off. Cannot risk getting all in on, but still going to go in for the fight there. Norscaren caught out in the Cataclysm, is forced to flash to safety, misses the follow-up hook, and now suddenly it's Vizichachi in the midst of the entire team. Rage Bar slowly but surely stacking up. Meganar could be a problem now for J-Team. Have they tried to start a fight that they cannot win? That's one knock to the wall, but the feathers pull back. Vizichachi will get taken down, and Fofo does not drop on the side of the fight. J-Team for now are in the lead. It's Alistar.
Humanoid's in trouble now too.
Safety. Goes over, trying to get a little bit more. The dismount comes in. Humanoid, they're just so much damage. Humanoid! They have to be careful. That's going to be the Petrifying Gaze. He's looking for one more, but it might not be enough. Little V needs to get more damage down in the fight. 2 have dropped. Splicer.
I would like them to just kind of push in multiple waves, but they're actually looking for a dive here on a Fofo.
Ult available, but I don't think he's going to get a chance to use it. Is now using it, but it might be too little too late. The Kled now coming in. Fofo goes down. The Kled stuck in this fight. He can't get out even if he wants to. The hook lands from Norscare, and he's going to have to retreat. He's going to get demounted here, but the Pocket Pistol will take him to safety.
And now Splice, they've got the Baron buff, they got everything they needed. Another wave comes on through, and with Fofo down, that's so much of J-Team's damage completely void. You have Kabe split pushing in mid lane as well. So Splice, in a situation where it looked like this Baron wasn't going to amount to much, have now cracked open everything besides those inhibitor towers.
And I think they can get the inhibitor towers here also. Fofo's still dead for a good 15 more seconds. Kabe is already dealing damage to this one. Humanoid on the other side too.
But pulverized, they can't fully commit. They don't really have any follow-up damage here. Little V not able to move into the mid lane, and Fofo is currently dead. They have time. They have the minions. They should be able to break the base. J-Team, what can they do to respond? Just forced off of this tower. There's so much damage that they can't leap face first into a Cassio.
And Splice now, they've got the Gragas cask up as well, so they can push J-Team away from this tower. They can take yet another tower if they want to use that spell. Hook barely doesn't connect, but this another structure is falling down. J-Team can't do anything.
Meganar slowly but surely starting to stack. He has a minion wave there to beat him. If he wants to double jump, he can fish for it. Vizichachi just going to bounce right in. Lands it on 2, and Splice now trying to clean up the fight, desperate to get something back. But both the carries, no, one going down. Fofo is dead. It's all eyes on Little V, but it's just not going to be enough. Desire to pull through the feathers. He cannot do it in the end. A heartbreaker for Little V and a triple kill for Humanoid.
A great initiation from Xerxes, and even better Gnar from Vizichachi, jumping straight into the base and getting another one for Splice.
A dominant finish to the game from Splice. From start to finish, it was a clean game. A few trades back and forth, but Splice will tie themselves up with J-Team 2-2, and Splice are looking to get out of this group.
definitely struggle up against the Volibear, who also has really good early game all-ins, thanks to the passive and the bite. Next to a Tristana, this is a bot lane 2v2.
If you can get in and try to make something happen on Fofo.
And that looks like this is exactly what it's going to be. Ask and you shall receive, Azale. Goodbye to the Azir. And first thing done. You have to wonder if he had a bit more confidence to push in for that mid game.
They're going to go for this.
Rest, level 6. I don't think he wants to dash back into that Renekton. Very bold play. They're going to try to burn him down, but he's just going to try to finish the kill. He's going to grab one. You can't go in.
Now they can dive top lane. No ulti.
They want revenge. They've got the burst now to potentially finish off the Renekton. He dashes in the wave, gets all of his health back. There's no wave there anymore. They have to try to finish this one off, but still the Renekton's massive. The Hexagon comes in, and this one's going to turn against them. The Renekton's still alive. Why are they doing this? Rest is outplaying every moment.
What?
And it felt like Levi had outplayed Hana in the early game. Pat was able to track here, so see the flash out. Might commit to the play anyway. Beautiful cast comes in from Hana, and right there, Kiaya is going to go down, donating the kill over to Fofo.
There between jungle, mid lane, and support. Now Zeros on the roam down. Koala has flash, though.
Koala, I think, needs to flash out of this one. The Ignite now comes down. Koala looks like he's just willing to give up his life in this one. Does not want to use any other resources in the trade.
That window right there where Levi had finished his jungle item. Now Hana just got him himself. Now it's 3 members in the top lane. Can they do
outside,
it?
Third time's the charm. 3 members is the charm. There's no way Renekton makes it out of this one. The Fury can't be enough. That's the shutdown. Gonna go right
in and out of the fog board, but every time you come out, there's a W stun ready for Renekton.
Flips him back though. The Alistair trouble already burned the ultimate too. He's gonna feel dumb after that one. Now has to walk out of it, but they're not gonna be able to finish the kill. Kiaya, and now it's Slay caught in the middle of the team. Just one very sad, lonely bear knocked out of the fight in these fights to come out on top.
They really do, but that being said, see if Kiaya can get out of this one.
That's a lot of CC, a good sidestep. Questionable body slam there. Now they might just look to turn. The TPs are coming in. The fight is raging back and forth, and they push the Akali back under. Zeros is desperately trying to escape. Levi trying to save the net. Zeros is still alive. Zeros has managed to make it out. No, the Renekton on the backside.
Both difficult for them, but if they find fights around, you know, a strong Kiaya plus Levi, Zeros too, once he finishes off that Gunblade, should be a whole lot more powerful.
Shroom Shuffle goes in, pushes him right out of the Shroud. There's no chance for the Akali to escape. She's going to have to burn everything if she wants to get out. Zeros will go down to extend their lead. They've already got double Drakes, 6 kills to 4. 1 tower to 1, looking to make it a second one, but still giving Zeros enough respect. Not really risking anything, and I think it makes sense. When you look at the scaling, it feels pretty easy for them to move later into the game. Zeros, though, a lot more confident in the 1v1. The ult is still up. I feel like he should slow play this one, but is going to dash in anyway. The rest of the team is now here. The Volibear now going in. It is one scary bear using the ultimate, trying to finish this kill off. They dash in, but Rest is still alive. He gets the stun. He's still able to make it out of this one. They want to kill him so bad. Levi will get it, and that's the Rampage, but the Alistar goes down, trying to protect him.
Here comes Levi!
Comes in. Levi goes golden. It's a brief break before the fight continues now. The cask is knocked it back. The Volibear gets taken down. A messy fight.
At the end, they should be able to pick up this tower.
Fofo, easy for him to knock that one down. And gentlemen, there is good news. Levi has gotten more money. This is a bit ambitious. He's just going to push him right into the Gragas. That is not the play that they were looking for, but Kiaya still alive. Not on the way in. The heal has come out. Now they're trying to chase the target down. Volibear is here as well. Hex flash over the wall. Going in, wants to finish the kill. Knocks the Gragas back. That's going to be one. Tristana has the reset. She needs to make it out to safety, but she gets knocked back under the tower. Leaps in instead. He sets his sight on Fofo, but no, Fofo gets it. The shield from the shifting.
Overs in, and that is just enormous.
Hex flash. Bear, they're going to go in. They kick him back. They knock. He can't do anything. That's the death brush. GAM still able to find the kill. Gragas fishing for the disengage. The rest of the team on the way in, but he's going to get taken down, and the bear has finally found purpose in the game, and it is to absolutely eat this Gragas. GAM and team don't have an incentive to step forward. Zeros versus Rest on the bottom side of the map, but now the Renekton's in the pit. He's on the backside. He's going to dash right back out. It's slow and it's steady, but members are going to start to respawn. Fofo getting closer and closer. TP up and available. Can move into
TP flank.
3K getting lower and lower. Eyes on the Baron. They're going to leap in anyway. Zin goes in, but the Alistair goes in. The follow-up is there, and Rest has taken out the AD. Fofo pushes them all back into the pit. He says, you want it. You got it. It's a clean sweep coming out from the side of J-Team. They have just murdered GAM's dreams.
They got the clean ace. They got to finish it.
GAM just kept looking when to find the turn, when they could actually make that play happen, but they don't have the engage tools. It's so
the damage from just the Baron fight, but the patience was fantastic from the side of J-Team. They only committed to the pit when they saw the Baron was actually potentially going to drop.
I mean, you guys were making fun of Volibear scaling. It can do just as much as late game Tristana. I mean, it seems really good to me.
Don't do him like that. That's...
I mean, they have to recall. Tristana's still mid lane. Ryze is top lane. They're just going for the base right now.
They're just going to end the game. This is a perfect setup for Azir. The sieging is going to be easy for him to continue to poke down. maybe one final fight for the side of GAM. J-Team running out of minions, a wave behind them.
Again, though, how do GAM force the fight? Like, they got a realm warp, maybe put the Volibear in the back line. This is what we've been waiting for.
Time for an 80 damage Volibear to make his name in the competitive scene. Okay, Slade does not have that cooldown, and they are just slowly getting chipped away.
You gotta do something.
It's the last chance for the Gigabyte Marines. They have to find a fight now. The Gragas push them away from the base. The Renekton clearing the waves in the meantime, but no one wants to go in. The Gragas cooldown being down does give GAM a slight advantage in the fight to come. Still going up against a monumental gold lead and a Baron buff, and BM from Rest. Remember, GAM go out here if they lose. Everything is on the line in this final fight. Continue in. Volibear fishing.
He's still doing it!
Scared. They're just BMing. They're just pulling him back with the Renekton. Just gonna cut down. No, he cuts through the Volibear instantly, and they're setting their sights instead of the Nexus. They don't care about the kills. They want the win. They want their way out of groups. J-Team are going to knock GAM out of the tournament.
Hello các bạn, như vậy là chúng ta đã đồng hành cùng với nhau được gần 3 năm rồi. Một khoảng thời gian đủ để mọi người hiểu nhau, gắn kết và trở thành một đại gia đình không thể thiếu. Và chỉ còn một chút nữa thôi là chúng ta sẽ chạm được đến mục tiêu cho năm nay là giành được nút vàng YouTube. Đó là công sức và tình cảm yêu quý vô bờ của các bạn dành cho XTV Network chúng mình. Mỗi lượt like, share và subscribe, bình luận của các bạn là động lực to lớn để bọn mình tiếp tục sáng tạo ra nhiều chủ đề hấp dẫn hơn. Rất mong các bạn sẽ bỏ ra vài giây ấn đăng ký kênh để chúng ta có thể đạt được 1 triệu lượt đăng ký sớm nhất nhá. Cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều.
That it could be, but in this case, we're pretty sure it would be the Galio going mid.
Could be Nautilus.
Into him.
And this is more what FPX is used to doing, leaving Gimgoon on an island.
Flash away, but the flash chase is there. The Chomp coming down. Gimgoon is down. First blood to... The game progresses. We talked about Tian as their bridge. Well, here comes the fight in the bottom lane. Grand entrance used. They're trying to take down Chris. Here comes the hero's entrance. The hourglass has already been popped. Kobe fighting down towards the bottom side. Takes down Chris. Goes golden himself. Doing B is low. Tian is in the middle of the storm. The jump in with the killer instinct. Now LWX is called out by Xerxes and Norskaren. And the fangs will sink in. No way out for LWX. Xerxes takes the kill. And underneath the tower, Humanoid.
One of their side lanes. You can see Humanoid doing it right now. Or look for a
Got him.
re-engage.
Quickness comes out. You say they got him. He goes golden, but that stopwatch is not going to stop his death. Xerxes takes down Doin B. Tian is still looking for the flank here as Splice will push for the mid lane tower, and they will get it.
And it's keeping the pressure up, knowing that those cooldowns aren't available.
This has been such a good start to the day for Splice. They look clean against J-Team. They look cleaner against FPX, and they're going for more.
Tian lands the kick on over it, but it wasn't spotted out. Kobe. Depth charge lands. Norskaren hooked up, trying to get away, but Tian is there. Tian though goes golden underneath the tower. Chris going low, tanks up a tower shot.
Priority, but someone's caught out.
Jochi kicked out. Hero's entrance coming down, but Norskaren's on the way with the quickness. Gargoyle Stoneplate has been used.
So
Jochi
tanky.
going low. He's already almost fallen here. It doesn't matter how tanky you are, because he has been shut down. Now Splice all grouped up. Humanoid jumping onto the back line. Chris almost goes down. Duinby on the front line. He will fall first. There's another kill, but it's Humanoid who's fallen. 2 for 2 so far. Xerxes and Kobe still on the chase. Gimgoon trying to get away. Xerxes! Roar, he says! 6 in the fangs! Takes the double kill!
Time bot lets Humanoid full channel his teleport and wreak some havoc on the back line.
It's the perfect champion for Chachi, a guy who has some of the highest isolated deaths in the domestic season for LEC. If you catch him out in rotation, which is going to happen, he doesn't instantly die. They have now band-aided with this pick of the Cho'gath to mean that FPX invested so much time in trying to kill him that the rest of Splice destroyed.
Push in this mid lane tower. It's still alive, but the Baron buff is helping Splice quite a lot. Humanoid's down in the bottom lane. Doinby going in. Featherstorm used. Flash away from Kobe, and Doinby is in no shape to survive. Another kill comes down.
This could be game.
Chachi eats up with the feast. Tian tries to jump in. He'll take down Kobe, but LWX is low. He's fallen, and Humanoid has yet to join the fight. Tian trying to get away. LWX and Norskaren on the chase. The knockup, the double. Splice once again win the fight.
These are long death timers, and minion waves are in position. It is just one GP trying to defend the turret. At most, this is FPX losing 2 inhibitors.
Yeah, it's exactly
At
that.
least, rather.
It's the fact that the waves are both there, so even though the Gangplank ultimate comes down, he can only save 1. Xerxes has prepared this earlier up onto the top side. There's 2.
This could be over.
It could be over. Mid lane inhib is going to fall. Top lane will follow shortly after. I feel like Splice will accept this for now. further in the lead.
Splice won't try to end the game here. We live to fight another day. Just hold the line, or you find your single window to go in.
Northgaren goes in, the charm connects, and one is already down. Northgaren force as well. The hero's entrance now from FPX. Last chance saloon, last defense perhaps. 2 for 1 in favor of FPX so far. Xerxes actually coming back out of the GA, but he will fall. Kobe forced away, Chachi forced away as well. FPX still very healthy. Chris gets rooted up with the Blade Caller, but it's not quite enough. LWX now pushing forward. Doinby trying to jump onto the backline, but the Feather Storm still comes out. Kobe manages to land the root. Can he take down LWX? Not quite, but LWX will fall. Humanoid goes golden on the backline looking for the re-engage. Can't quite find it. Doinby is so low. The Rupture connects, and here is the chase. Double kill for Chachi, and now Splice are focused on the base. The Nexus Tower is their target, but instead they'll go for Chris.
Splice have so many minions coming through, and it's just Gimgoon, and Chachi is just an assassin with these ruptures.
Humanoid takes the kill. Chachi landing rupture after rupture. Gimgoon steps into it, uses the oranges, goes gold, and Chachi maybe gonna fall here as Tian can chase him out.
Another one!
Able to flash away, lands the rupture. Humanoid surviving. Humanoid goes back in, trying to take down Tian, but he can't quite get the damage out. Doesn't have the perfect execution.
They want to end. Chachi can teleport back in.
He can, but the respawns
and take the win.
It was 1,696 days from the first time Chachi played on the stage to when he first qualified for Worlds. Here, he stepped up. He has been the main man for this game. He lands the 3-man rupture, and now the push comes in. Northgaren with the double charm. Doinby on the front line, but Kobe opening up. Tian's going to kick him away, but already that's a shut down on LWX, and you have to feel the Nexus should be the target. Splice have done it. 2-0 on the day. They locked themselves a tiebreaker at least for quarterfinals.
With Xayah, you just can't do that with Jinx. If the other team does it right, they just kill you.
And with a final pickup of a Jace here for GAM, our junglers have truly split this map.
Big wave pushing in.
Yeah, he doesn't have Water Blade down bottom, so the game can be tough. Now we see TP bot.
Yeah, Northgaren lands a triple flay. Damage going down onto Slay, but already he's able to get out from the tower range. Heal coming out, Humanoid joining the team. Xin has burnt his flash. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Xerxes killed Zeros, so it is a cross-map play, but Xerxes will fall underneath that top lane tower.
And yes, the kill goes over. That will help Kiana, but that hurts Chachi because he burned flash and didn't get the kill gold. Not to mention, Kiaya's getting free time in the mid lane as Jace since the teleport didn't save Splice. Another TP.
Oh, an incredible stop there. The Chompers came down. Kobe will die, but
so much cross-mapping going on as a fight is happening in mid.
Humanoid's going to land the root. Here comes Xerxes trying to jump in onto Kiaya, but the chase is on. Levi can't quite land the Sonic Wave, but the flash forward, and Kiaya shuts down.
They rotated it for the dive top lane. It's Slay and Levi both here. Chachi is in serious trouble. No flash, no ult, no chance.
Yeah, trying to get out of this one, but you can just see how easy it's going.
And you would see why. They just beat FPX. That's the Titan that they took down. Chachi going in.
Zeros diving under the tower. Takes one turret shot. It's not going to be enough. And now Chachi, with the cannon barrage, is just going to get locked out. Almost kills Levi.
Very deep reach around gank.
Vincent,
right to the turret.
Just do it over and over again. That's all you need to do. Levi jumps in. The kick connects. Chachi tries to flash away, but he's dead. Levi's on a killing spree. 3-1-3 on Levi's here. The Rift Herald comes down. Chachi backs away.
They
and Splice decide they want to make a play on the other side of the map. The play is going to land on Slay. Knocked into the wall with the Keanu ultimate. The hook tilt still connects, but look at how little damage they have. Xerxes falls. Slay will go down, and now the teleport comes in to join this fight in the bottom lane. Xin trying to get away. He's on a blast cone. He will escape. The round one comes in with the chase. Humanoid and Northgaren on their way, but they've left Kobe all by himself. Kiaya tries to take him out, slams down the hammer, and will get him with an auto. And now it's on Humanoid to try and get the damage down. The cannon barrage coming in is a double for Humanoid.
But look at Chachi!
Now pushing in the top lane. Zeros delivers Chachi to him, and Chachi dies once more under the tower. And with the Rift Herald pushing in, there should be 2 turrets for GAM.
This game is exploding right now. So many fights.
Kiaya is stunned up, but Chachi was already tanking the tower, and the teleport's coming in behind them. It's Zeros to join the party, and this is not a fight that Splice would want. Zeros opens up on Xerxes. Chachi tries to run back towards the tower, but he's running to his death. Zeros and Kiaya will take him out, and Splice 5,000 HP left on the bow, and the hook's going to connect, and here comes the TP. Levi's going to have to jump out the back of the pit because the supreme display of talent lands a stun. Xin down, now they're looking for Levi. He will fall as well, and the Baron is there. Splice take it with open arms. Humanoid chasing onto Kiaya, who tries to get away, but the zap connects. The Rune Prison comes down.
2-0 against FPX. Lose off of a bad Baron. Are the beneficiaries of GAM not doing that Baron right?
Thus and Humanoid trying to keep Zeros interested. The hook doesn't connect here from Northgaren. He's going to put the lantern back, and then the flay will land. Zeros trying to get the ult off onto Norscaven, but he is shut down. Norscaven.
Full damage team. And Splyce have a minute left on this Baron, but they're going to pick him.
No Zhonya's yet, and there's the shutdown. That's a great pick by
Way better spot 8 minutes ago. Now I think Splyce is definitely favored, but it's not over.
On the Baron, 2 minutes on Infernal Dragon. Don't want to give 3 Infernals to GAM either. Here goes Zeros jumping in with the ult, but the Lancer's there for Chachi if he wants it. The play coming out, the riposte used by Zeros. Chachi gets the Starax, and there's the GA popped. Now Slay has tried to join this fight, but it's 4 members versus 1 in favor of Splyce. Humanoid kills Zeros. Slay now not in the best of shapes as Humanoid is looking to rattle off. There's the cannon barrage. Zin has to run away, and Splyce find 2 quick kills.
5v3. Splyce just needs to push them back to base.
They're just going
Coming!
trying to take him out before he can do anything, but the Supreme Slayer talent is there, and Kiaya jumps into his demise. Levi tried to find the pad, but Humanoid chases him down. Levi goes into the GA, but there are no Guardian Angels for him to save today. Double.
And it'll be interesting to see. The cannon barrage just clears the way, so GAM can't respond to him. And at this point, Splyce just needs to stop recalls. With that much AP, the Rise autos kill the turret so quickly.
Teleport used to the mid lane here, so one player from GAM at least will get out. Zin actually stopping his recall. Supreme display of talent used. Kiaya stunned up, locked down, and that's the first kill for Splyce. Humanoid fighting Zeros. He wins the 1v1. You cannot step on the snake, GAM. They will just shut you down. Splyce take 3, and as you say, Jan, it is all but done. Humanoid pushing in the Nexus. Splyce chasing GAM across the map, and this should be it.
And no one would have ever said that it would have been Splyce to get out of groups. It was all about G2, it was all about Fnatic. But with this win, Splyce have guaranteed they will go to knockout stage.
Splyce are 3-0 on the day. They will not be stymied, they will not be stopped. They are going to Madrid.
To repel up there, and that's typically what you see from this composition. This is about Doinby having access to that.
But there's not much J-Team can do. They could potentially teleport the Ornn down if they wanted to try and stop this, but look at how much denial there already is on this bot lane.
Ana is on his way, has the Predator. You can see Koala's taking just a little bit of damage. Tian's going to try and get away, but the flash comes in, the repel is up. Can Tian get out of this one? Chris flashes forward for the Devour. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Ornn is beating out Gimgoon in the 1v1. Hana locked up with his cocoon down towards the bottom. Very well, we have Hana on his way, trying to protect the tower. They're not really going to be able to get too much more out of it. Hook, looking for it, but already Lil V's dead. I did not expect him to die that quickly. Chris takes the kill. Koala follows. Doinby joins from the mid lane with the Realm Warp, but really, J-Team can do nothing about this. The pushback with the Emperor's Divide will keep Bofo alive just for the moment, but the Tahm Kench is on the chase and Doinby is looking for it as well. Make sure they could push the lane out so they couldn't have a quick rotation. Hana coming in here, good explosive cast. LWX able to dodge away from it, but he gets a stream, a shuffle, and Koala's already killed LWX.
Probably not going to get more than that, but just really extending their lead. But
again, perhaps an unforced error. Tian's just overstepped now. The teleport's coming in, but perhaps that's a little bit too late because all 5 members of J-Team are here. Chris stepping forward, Gimgoon pops the Dominus, the Realm Warp coming in as well, and look at the damage from the Renekton on the back line. Here comes Doinby, LWX outside, Lil V able to dodge away. Hana is the first to fall. Doinby rattling out the spells as now Fofo is forced down towards the bottom side of the fight. He uses the Emperor's Divide, but all he does is push FBX across the wall, and now Koala's going to try and dodge away. Doinby looking for the damage, can't quite land it. The hook connects onto Chris, but then he dives in, he goes gold, and Doinby takes the kill onto...
Will be very interesting if we get there.
Definitely will. J-Team trying to stop it right now as Hana jumps in onto Tian, but Tian does still have the repel, I believe, and can go towards the blast.
He wasn't close enough.
But here comes the TP. Gimgoon's going to flash in. Straight into the middle wall, and Koala is just deleted. And here comes the Ornn Horn. Rest trying to do what he can, but Doinby is on the back line now. Hana is shut down. Oh, sorry, that's Gimgoon going down, but Hana will fall as well. J-Team trying to flash out of the back of the pit, but Tian is there waiting with open arms. Rest trying to run away, dodges away from the cocoon. The Tahm Kench Abyssal Voyage is going to chase them in, and that's another kill to Tian. FBX are cleaning this one up. All 5 of J-Team.
That the only way J-Team get back into this game is through a Baron steal, and frankly, FPX don't really need it to win the game. A team in a different situation might take a lot more damage. I think they just burn through it.
Makes sense. Here comes the Realm War behind them. Hana trying to get onto that front line, but already he is down. Doinby going in for Koala, gets stunned up with the Phantom Undertow, but now FPX will turn their attentions towards that back.
Yeah, that'll probably do it. They got rid of the J-Team Control Word, they got rid of the J-Team Smite. It is technically possible to steal it with something, but as long as Tien has his executes down, he can take it. Not to mention, they don't need everyone. We know Gimgoon and Doinby can just fight the rest of them.
Yeah, right now, that's exactly what they're doing. The Baron goes down, Gimgu's gonna kill both. Just 2v5 them. FPX are too strong. J-Team, you tried your hard. Their base. Here comes the call of the Forge God from Rest. Last chance saloon you have to feel. Only hits one. They've landed onto Chris. But look at how tanky he is. Serena Shuffle comes out. Already Fofo's down. And the dive onto the backline from Gingoon is massive. LWX is dominating. There's 3. There's 4. Give him one more. Gingoon's on the chase. Hunter's trying to run away from this. But he is running away from his base. He is running away from the game. And FPX are looking to close it out.
Yeah, and that is all she wrote right there. FPX have steamrolled this game from minute 1 with those tower dives. They have kicked through the door, and they are taking the Nexus.
In dominant fashion, FPX prove they are here to party. The LPL's #1 seed will be playing in the quarterfinals.
A 21,000.
Got to do it. There's the Rakan for Norscaran. So Kaiser Rakan into Vayne Thresh in the bottom lane here.
Something spamming Q, so this is a potentially successful dive if they can land the cocoon.
Gingoon trying to dodge around. The cocoon misses by a mile. Gingoon doesn't even have to flash away, but now he flashes and the chase is still on. Xerxes going to jump up. Chachi survives and burns.
Fade and get that advantage.
Yeah, Splice just not able to react to this one quickly at all. Xerxes will now realize that something not very good is going on for Splice. But Tian secures it. There's the hook coming in, and Xerxes already stunned up and locked down. Norscaran with the blast gun will knock them back, but Humanoid's not in the best of shapes now. LWX going low, dodging around as much as he can. The kill comes out. GPO doing a lot of work here, but Doinby can step back forward, looking for the call. The Meek will heal him up a bunch. Humanoid is down, and now Norscaran and Kobe have to run for the hills. No flashes available, no escape really. Norscaran trying to battle dance out, will get the jump away in the end. Ends up being
from the control ward for Gimgoon right there, and he is still he has his flash back, but he's got a lot of lane to go.
Realm Warp is there. The Cocoon's going to connect and stop it though, and now the chase is on Gingoon. Tried to Realm Warp out, but didn't have the flash. Norscaran in the mid lane, trying to get the knock up here. The hook still lands on Humanoid, and that Syndra will fall once again, gifted over to Doinby.
This Vayne and Kai'Sa matchup before, so you can see their comfort right there, and they're going deep in this game.
Yes, too easy to shut down Humanoid underneath the tower.
Late game Vayne is still incredibly potent.
Norscaran hooked up here. You can see he uses the charm straight away, trying to get in, but they jump in for the Vayne. Instead, Norscaran's able to get away. LWX taken low. The cannon barrage not going to be enough. Here goes Kirby. Tries to jump into the backline, goes golden straight away. One flash forward for the auto. He should fall here. Chased down by FPX, but it's a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane. Flash away from Norscaran from the explosive cast. Xerxes stepping forward, looking for a bit more damage.
Flanking.
Chachi has the flank. It's a 4v3 in favor of Splice. The Snakes are trying to bite back against the Phoenix, but the Phoenix will rise again in this fight. With the TP coming in, Gingu joins the fray, gets the root onto Chachi, and now Fun Plus Phoenix looking for the re-engage. Hook lands. Chachi eats the oranges though, and he's caged. Shut down! Scatter the weak hits too! Splice still fighting for their lives, but they will sacrifice Xerxes, and now the re-engage comes in. FPX trying to get away, dodge away from Chachi, and here comes no more damage.
Splice to get a little bit of mid lane priority, and now Humanoid, he's just gonna get jumped on.
Face check straight into Doinby there, and Doinby should just be able to clean this one up. Humanoid does have flash, so does Doinby, and there's the flash forward. Too easy for Doinby. The Cocoon coming out. They're still looking for the fight. The dominance is there, but the quickness comes out. Oh, here comes Kobe jumping from the backline, and Doinby will fall. Got a lot of damage to the bottom lane at the moment. 7,000 HP left on the Baron. Tian is just backing it up. The explosive cast doesn't connect. The repel was used by Xerxes. Here comes Tian. Doinby screwdriving his way into the backline. Norscaran lands the quickness. They lose their jungler. Chachi did not burn teleport. Humanoid is on his way back up.
Chachi and Humanoid both have teleports, so it would be a 4v5, and a lot of ultimates down for FPX. If they want to stop this Baron, Splice have to go now.
3,000 HP left on it. Splice going to try and fight it, but already the Baron has fallen. You have to feel Tian gets it. Chachi now on the front line. Crispal has fallen. Splice, you got to take the fight. You got to make your moment happen. Humanoid jumps in. Tian goes golden. Gingoon has the flank position. Tian will pay for the Baron with his life. Very strong as well. They can just split the map and pull Splice to try and answer.
I don't think Chachi's getting out of this one.
We will see. He hasn't got the flash, the cannon barrage is coming down, but I believe you might be right there, chat. Chachi falls in a side lane, but Splice may be looking for the fight here as Kobe jumps in. Crisp goes golden. Norscaran going in with the quickness with the charm, and Crisp has fallen. The shutdown goes to Xerxes. They're trying to get Tian on the back alive, but already Doinby's taken 2, and meanwhile in the top lane, Gimgo is just pushing in to the inhibitors. Doinby gets another. Kobe can't take him out. LWX will fall in the end, but 3 kills go to Doinby in a 4v5, and FPX are looking at the Nexus.
Oh man, that's a bit much about the Baron.
Of course, both these teams already. Oh, Norscaran's going to go in. The Cocoon's landed onto Tian. There's the charm as well. He's dead. Tian, the jungler, down. And now Splice have an opportunity, but Chachi has been caught out by Gimgoon. Gimgoon still has his flash, has the Roma, looking for the chase, teleport coming in, and they're going to try and join the fight. Here's the TP, I believe it's Humanoid joining his teammate. The cannon barrage comes down, and Gimgoon flashes away. The unleashed power is going to chase him. He goes golden, but he's not going to live for two.
They can put down that would slowly need to be cleared away.
So Chachi's trying to come across to join the team. Doinby stepping forward, lands the stun on North Scam, and he tries to jump away. There's the charm as well. But already Xerxes dead, that's two. They get Chris, but the chase is on. LWX jumping onto Humanoid, who goes golden. Kobe pops his stopwatch as well, but you have to feel this is it. Fly, Phoenix, fly. They clean up the fight in the jungle. Splice get wiped away, and there's nothing Chachi can do. He flashes away, but Fun plus Phoenix will look towards winning this game.
Doinby finally got his flash off in a team fight, and he destroyed Splice. They now have a minion wave and 3 strong while preventing the Gangplank from recalling. This should be it.
This is not the LGD story. This is not the Invictus Gaming story. This is Super Carry Doinby taking first in groups.
Fun plus Phoenix rise from the ashes and lock their spot as first in Group B.
2019 is over for those two squads. Maybe predicted for some, maybe not for others. We can see there are still teams to await them.
We'll be right back.